Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Back to the UK and Brexit now, and we've already heard tonight how Brexit uncertainty is causing consternation in Westminster. Well, British farmers say it's also causing tons of food to be wasted, even though we haven't left the EU yet. New figures obtained by ITV News shows a significant fall in the number of seasonal migrant workers coming from the EU to work in UK agriculture. Farmers say it's Brexit itself and the weak Brexit pound that's putting them off, leaving crops which rely on them going unharvested and rotting in the fields.
British produce going unharvested. This farm near Hereford should be producing food. Instead, it's wasting far too much. Crate after crate of spoiled fruit.
The problem now is that because of Brexit, we're experiencing labour shortages.
Here alone, they're short of 100 seasonal workers from Eastern Europe.
So there are fields that we haven't picked, and in the fields that we are picking, we're seeing in some cases waste of up to 45% of those crops, and that's because we're late into the fields with simply not enough people. Actually, in the last 2 weeks in this business alone, we have wasted 87,000 punnets worth of raspberries.
Looking for workers, the farm's owner was in Romania, but not a single recruit.
How's the trip going?
I have to say it's not looking very good. The answer's not here, and I'm sure the same in Bulgaria.
Figures we've obtained show between January and August, over 3,500 farm vacancies went unfilled. That's 10% of the seasonal workforce. Last month, that shortfall reached almost 18%. One of the main farming employment agencies says it's down 27%.
Can just make sure that the dark ones do not...
Ramona Fatul from Romania built a successful career at the farm. She doesn't think many others from Eastern Europe will now do the same.
People like UK, but the Brexit is confusing them and it's putting them off. They feel unwelcome.
Aware of this problem, government has started a new scheme to bring in migrant workers from outside of the EU. The big problem is the small numbers involved.
Only 2,500 seasonal agricultural workers are being allowed from non-EU countries. Yet farmers like this say 70,000 are urgently needed.
We need workers to do these seasonal jobs, to come in, to help pick and pack British produce and go home again.
Government says it is listening to farmers, but many say if they don't have workers, they don't have a business. Already we're losing out on great British produce, and the winter harvest is now just around the corner. Chris Troy, News at 10, Ledbury in Herefordshire.